The Zenith Chronicles Part 1. Alex Turner had always been a man driven by curiosity and ambition. As a leading scientist in the field of quantum mechanics, he was no stranger to pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible. It was during one of these late-night explorations, while sifting through forgotten and dusty sections of the university's research archives, that he stumbled upon an unassuming box. Covered in a thick layer of dust, it looked like it hadn't been touched in decades. Intrigued, Alex brushed off the dirt and pried open the box. Inside, nestled among ancient blueprints and worn manuals, was a device unlike any he had ever seen. It was a strange metal contraption with intricate symbols etched across its surface. The device had an otherworldly feel to it, exuding a faint but unmistakable hum. Despite its apparent age, it seemed to pulse with a hidden energy, as if waiting for someone to unlock its secrets. Alex's heart raced with excitement. He carefully lifted the device out of the box and took it back to his private lab, determined to uncover its mysteries. Over the next few days, he devoted all his time to studying the artifact. He pored over the symbols, trying to decipher their meaning, and meticulously documented every observation. The more he learned, the more he realized that this device was unlike anything created by human hands. One evening, after hours of tireless work, Alex decided to take a break. He leaned back in his chair, rubbing his eyes. The lab was silent, except for the soft hum of the device. As he stared at it, he felt an overwhelming urge to activate it. His fingers moved almost instinctively, pressing a sequence of buttons that seemed to resonate with the symbols. Suddenly, the device sprang to life. A brilliant light filled the room, blinding Alex momentarily. He felt a powerful force pulling at him, as if he were being drawn through the very fabric of reality. When the light finally dimmed, Alex found himself standing in a place that defied explanation. The sky above him was a deep, mesmerizing shade of purple, dotted with unfamiliar stars. Strange, bioluminescent plants glowed softly around him, casting an eerie, beautiful light on the landscape. As Alex took in his surroundings, he realized he was no longer on Earth. The air felt different, charged with an energy he couldn't quite place. In the distance, he saw towering structures made of a material that shimmered like liquid metal. The architecture was unlike anything he had seen, a blend of organic and technological design that was both alien and mesmerizing. Curiosity propelled him forward. As he approached the structures, Alex noticed beings moving about, tall, slender figures with elongated limbs and eyes that glowed faintly. They noticed him too, their expressions unreadable. For a moment, Alex feared they might be hostile, but instead, they approached him with cautious
language
curiosity. Alex managed to communicate with them. The aliens, intrigued by his sudden appearance, led him into one of the buildings. Inside, he marveled at the advanced technology that surrounded him. Holographic displays floated in midair, displaying complex data that seemed to interact with the environment itself. It was a level of technology far beyond anything humanity had achieved. The aliens, who appeared to be scientists or engineers, showed Alex several devices, explaining their functions as best as they could. Though much of it was beyond his understanding, Alex recognized the potential these technologies had to revolutionize life on Earth. One device in particular caught his attention, a small, handheld gadget that could manipulate matter at a molecular level. The possibilities it presented were endless. As he marveled at the alien technology, Alex couldn't help but think of the impact it could have back home. The device he had found was more than just a curiosity. It was a gateway to limitless knowledge and power. With these advancements, humanity could solve its most pressing challenges: energy shortages, diseases, environmental degradation, and more. The thought of being the one to bring about such a transformation filled him with a sense of purpose and ambition. Before leaving, Alex discreetly pocketed a few small devices, determined to study them further once he returned to Earth. The aliens, seemingly unaware of his actions, continued their explanations, oblivious to the consequences of sharing their technology. As Alex prepared to activate the device and return home, he felt a pang of guilt. He knew he was crossing a line, venturing into uncharted ethical territory. But the potential benefits outweighed the risks, he convinced himself. With one final glance at the alien world, he activated the device. The blinding light enveloped him once more, and in an instant he was back in his lab, the hum of the machine the only sound in the quiet room. Alex sat down, his mind racing. He had just taken the first step in what he believed would be a new era for humanity. But unbeknownst to him, his actions had set off a chain of events that would have far-reaching consequences. The Galactic Federation, a powerful interstellar organization tasked with maintaining order and protecting lesser-developed civilizations, had detected the unauthorized use of their technology. As Alex began to integrate the alien devices into his work, the Federation's alarms blared in a distant part of the galaxy. The breach of their strict laws was not something they took lightly. A galactic enforcer was dispatched to Earth, their mission clear: investigate the source of the anomaly, contain the situation, and if necessary, neutralize the threat. Oblivious to the impending consequences, Alex continued his work. His inventions quickly gained attention, sparking a technological revolution on Earth. He became a household name, celebrated as a genius who had ushered in a new age of innovation. But as his fame and fortune grew, so did the sense of unease that gnawed at the back of his mind. He couldn't shake the feeling that he was being watched, that something or someone was coming for him. And so, as Alex Turner basked in the glory of his newfound success, a shadow loomed over him, a silent reminder that some secrets were never meant to be uncovered. The stage was set for a confrontation that would not only determine his fate, but potentially the future of humanity itself. The International Science and Technology Conference was the pinnacle event for innovators and thinkers from around the globe. This year, it was held in Geneva, Switzerland, in a state-of-the-art convention center that mirrored the futuristic dreams of its attendees. Alex Turner, now a renowned figure in the scientific community, was the keynote speaker. The anticipation for his presentation was palpable. Whispers of a groundbreaking invention had spread like wildfire. As the lights dimmed and the audience settled, Alex took the stage. His presence commanded attention, and the room fell silent with expectation. He began his presentation with a brief overview of humanity's energy challenges, highlighting the urgent need for sustainable solutions. Then, with a dramatic flourish, he unveiled his latest creation, the quantum energy converter. The quantum energy converter was a sleek, compact device no larger than a shoebox. Its exterior was made of an alloy that shimmered with a subtle iridescence, and its core pulsated with a steady, gentle glow. Alex explained that this device harnessed the energy from quantum fluctuations, an infinite, clean energy source that could revolutionize the world. As Alex demonstrated the converter's capabilities, the audience watched in awe. He powered an entire building's electrical grid with a single unit, and the device showed no signs of depletion. The implications were staggering: the end of fossil fuels, a drastic reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, and a new era of technological advancement. The room erupted in applause, and Alex was hailed as a hero, a savior of the modern world. News of the quantum energy converter spread rapidly. Media outlets around the globe reported on Alex's breakthrough, and governments and corporations alike clamored to secure access to the new technology. Within weeks, the world's energy markets began to shift dramatically. Oil prices plummeted, and renewable energy industries faced upheaval as the promise of unlimited, clean energy became a reality. Amidst the excitement, however, not everyone was thrilled. Powerful corporations that had thrived on the existing energy infrastructure saw their empires threatened. Marcus Riker, a ruthless tycoon who controlled one of the largest energy conglomerates, watched with growing concern. Riker was a man who thrived on power and influence, and he would not let his empire crumble without a fight. Riker convened a meeting with his top advisors and security experts. They devised a plan to acquire Alex's technology by any means necessary. Riker knew that behind every great invention was a man with vulnerabilities that could be exploited. He dispatched a team of mercenaries and corporate spies to gather information on Alex and find a way to steal his secrets. Meanwhile, far from Earth, the Galactic Federation was in turmoil. The unauthorized technological leap on Earth had set off alarms, and the Council convened an emergency session. The discovery of advanced technology on a planet that had not yet been integrated into the galactic community was a serious breach of their laws. The council decided to send one of their best enforcers, Zara Tall, to investigate and contain the situation. Zara Tall was a seasoned galactic enforcer known for her diligence and uncompromising sense of justice. She was given strict orders: find the source of the technological anomaly, assess the threat level, and ensure that the integrity of the Galactic Federation's laws was maintained. Disguised as a human, Zara began her journey to Earth, determined to uncover the truth. Back on Earth, Alex was enjoying his newfound fame and fortune. Invitations to speak at prestigious events poured in, and he found himself rubbing shoulders with world leaders and industry magnates. Despite the whirlwind of success, Alex couldn't shake the feeling of unease that had been growing since his discovery of the alien device. He often found himself looking over his shoulder, sensing that he was being watched. His concerns were not unfounded. One evening, as Alex returned home from a conference, he noticed a black SUV parked near his house. Its windows were tinted, and it seemed out of place in his quiet suburban neighborhood. He dismissed it as paranoia and went inside, but the feeling of being watched lingered. Days later, Alex's fears were confirmed when he received a mysterious message on his encrypted email. The message contained detailed schematics of the quantum energy converter, along with a note: "We know your secrets. Meet us if you value your life." Attached was an address and a time. Alex's mind raced. Who could have obtained such detailed information about his invention? The schematics were identical to his own, down to the smallest detail. Realizing the gravity of the situation, he decided to seek help from his trusted colleague and friend, Dr. Elena Carter. Elena was a brilliant scientist in her own right, specializing in cybersecurity and cryptography. When Alex shared the message with her, she immediately sprang into action. Using her expertise, Elena traced the email to a secure server used by a known mercenary group linked to corporate espionage. As they delved deeper, Elena uncovered a connection to Marcus Riker. She explained that Riker had a history of using mercenaries to sabotage competitors and steal intellectual property. With this new information, Alex realized the full extent of the danger he was in. They decided to set a trap for Riker's mercenaries, hoping to turn the tables and protect the technology from falling into the wrong hands. Simultaneously, Zara Tall arrived on Earth and began her investigation. Posing as a technology journalist, she infiltrated the conference, where Alex was scheduled to speak next. Her advanced scanning equipment allowed her to discreetly gather data on the quantum energy converter and assess the level of technology. As Zara observed Alex, she noted his genuine intentions to improve humanity's future. However, the potential consequences of his actions were too significant to ignore. She knew that if left unchecked, the transfer of advanced technology could destabilize not only Earth, but also the broader galactic community. The stage was set for a dramatic confrontation. On one side, Alex and Elena prepared to outsmart Riker's mercenaries and secure the quantum energy converter. On the other, Zara Tall prepared to reveal her true identity and enforce galactic law. The stakes had never been higher, and the fate of Earth's technological future hung in the balance. As Alex, Zara, and Elena dive deeper into the heart of the Zenith Collective's sinister plans, the stakes continue to rise. Will they uncover the truth in time to save the galaxy, or will the shadows of Orion engulf them in darkness? Stay tuned for Part 2 of the Zenith Chronicles, where new allies are forged, enemies are confronted, and the fight for the future of the galaxy intensifies. You won't want to miss what happens next. And if you're enjoying this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest episodes. Your support helps us bring more exciting adventures to life. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next chapter.